It's a setup.
It's a setup, I swear to God. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome for Halloween for the special edition of the Poetry Open Mic in the Cafe Gallery. I know it's like dead time, everybody wants to just hang out. But I wanted to try to read things that were moody. I asked John over there for something to read for this open mic. Would this be an appropriate thing to do? I might have to take off one of my gloves for this. And he said, hey, it's about death and tombstones and the like, and it's Halloween. It seems perfect. So go for it. This is a piece called Etched into That Tombstone. I've seen my tombstone. And the date etched into that stone is before we met. And you say I saved you, and you say I was what you needed. I know you can't answer this, but where was what I needed back when that date was etched into that tombstone? And what? Now I am here, unable to be everything for you. I'm your savior now. I had no one to save me on that fateful day, etched in stone. How can I save you when I don't even know how to save myself? Was it music? Was it science that saved me? Because it brings me to tears to know that I'm here. What? Because of science? Science is what I rely on, and thanks to science, I am left here with this hole, with this tombstone, and with this hole. Yes, you've made me feel less alone, and this hole would consume the universe if you were not here. But like a black hole, this void is never satiated. It keeps wanting more. It keeps swallowing everything around it. It keeps sucking everything in until nothing can escape. I know. Galaxies thrive with a black hole at their core. So, is this how I'm supposed to survive and thrive now? Maybe I should know that everything now is just icing on the cake because I've lived through that date. I saw that date etched into that tombstone because I died so long ago. So, I just have to remember all this joy, and more importantly, all this pain. This is all just icing on the cake. I know it's very strange what to do with it. So I'm going to do something really short and really retarded. And then I might, I might call somebody up. I'm going to do something really short. No, I'm just thinking about when I worked. And maybe think of jaw gets sore. Part of the joy and part of this job is turning on the charm and falling in love with every baby that passes, that the jaw gets sore. It takes 14 more muscles to smile than it does to frown. And this smiling thing is really getting painful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I know, it's very good, but it's clear like clothes. Thank you. which I've got like a slew of them, and guess what, next month, because everybody knows I'm also the editor of, well, I hope you know, dun dun dun, I also edit 2 literary magazines, CC&D Magazine and Down in the Dirt Magazine, and the November issues will be released tomorrow, which means next week, since this is a bonus week, I might read stuff from them, from other people, for everybody, but in the meantime, I have to sing that, I don't know what my deal is. So, because I'm thinking that he's going to be eating, and I'm just giving him a little bit of a cue, I am going to be da-da-da-da-da-da-da, because for this huge, massive crowd here, this is for everybody collecting all of your money for our phenomenal feature for this bonus week tonight, Cousin Bones. Give it up for Cousin Bones, come on, I know. And I want you to put your life savings into this thing, I swear to God, because this is the once-in-a-lifetime show. It's probably never going to happen again, I swear to God, which should be double plus awesome. So I'm going to go drilling every one of you to sap you out of all of your money. In the meantime, we've got a little reprieve from our sidekick, the Bobster here. Please give it up for Mr. Bob Rashkow. Wow. I can't clap well. You got the gloves. I can't do that well. I feel like my little costume. If you want a crazy voice, would you like a crazy voice?
How about for the second one?
I already got a crazy voice.
Yeah, I've got 2 low ones and a high one. So you tell me. Well, you tell me what you
One
want.
that's with the arrow pointing down?
Well, you tell me what you want. We'll figure out how to do it.
All right, after the first one.
Okay.
All right. Good evening, everybody, and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. And this is a poem that I read at Let Them Eat Chocolate a few weeks ago. It's based loosely on something my youngest sister did on the tape recorder, back in 1970 or something. I don't know. All I can see is a dream. That's how dark it is in here. But my crystal ball is glowing. In it, your eyes speak hundreds of poems. Pink butterflies, racing blue streaks, taffy-colored pucks flying across a crisp white sprinkle. Crimson banners waving greetings, welcoming new spring with calls and yells. Silvery yellow beaming shiny crystal, your mind aloft, alight, your eyes the sunbeams of my dark, dark path. I can see I will make it. I am here now, cuddled, bundled, good night. Good night. All right, let's do the slow one.
Did you want it in a low voice or a high voice?
Low.
Really low?
Yeah.
Let's see what this one does. If we're talking to this one.
That was Jimbo.
Oh, it's going to be very white, Bob.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. That's
Like
sexy.
You got it.
These are the lyrics to Welcome to the Boomtown by David and David from 1988. Miss Christina drives up 944, satisfaction oozes from her pores. She keeps rings on her fingers, marble on her floor, cocaine on her dresser, bars on her doors. She keeps her back against the wall. She keeps her back against the wall. So I say, welcome. Welcome to the Boomtown. Pick a habit. We got plenty to go around. Welcome to the Boomtown. All that money makes such a succulent sound. Welcome to the Boomtown. Handsome Kevin got a little off track. Took a year off of college and he never went back. Now he smokes too much, he's got a permanent hack. Deals dope out of Denny's, keeps a table in the back. He always listens to the ground. He always listens to the ground. So I say, welcome. Welcome to the Boomtown. Pick a habit. We got plenty to go around. Welcome to the Boomtown. All that money makes such a succulent succulent sound. Welcome to the boomtown. But the ambulance arrived too late. I guess she didn't want to wait. Thank you.
Awesome, I hope John's doing something. Oh my god, that was the funniest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
All right.
You know.
That was one of the voices I was going to use, and is that what it's going to sound like? That was amazing, psycho crazy. You know, we have these alternate voices, and I tested them, and Charlie was like, let me do the grimness of Newark, the grimness of Newark. Wait, and he did it with... And he did it with
the grimness of Newark, the grimness of Newark, and he did this whole thing. And it was very, very funny.
So that was his voice. Anywho, I've got this little bag and I'm putting all of my money in it because our feature, this is this one-time thing, he's going to do this stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to have to harangue you all. And in the meantime, I want to read an old poem of mine before I call up, I believe, my final Longo open micer. This is something that I wrote a long time ago, and it seemed appropriate, and it's called This Halloween. And I believe, in this piece, I was talking about these boots that I'm wearing. But, I don't know if everybody can see them, but anywho. But this is called This Halloween. This Halloween, I got a costume together. I wore a black page boy wig, a vinyl dress, and matching vinyl boots. It was strange for me. I'm not such an outgoing person. And every time I was left alone at a bar, someone would hit on me. Usually someone ugly. But I didn't tell them to leave me alone. I gave them a fake name, a fake number. And looking back, what made the difference was not wearing the revealing clothes, but wearing the wig, changing my identity. And it's not that I'd do it again, but I must admit, I really like being someone else for just a little while. Happy Halloween, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this man gave money, so I will put him on reprieve. Please give it up and read a lot, my love. Please, Luis, my darling, come on up here. Get up for Luis. I can't applaud well. I can't clap loudly because I'm in gloves. Because I'm gloved like Ian Flux. I should have brought my Ian Flux poem, but I didn't. Oh, well. Nobody knows. And they don't have the regular arcing hair. Do you need a chair or anything? No. Would you like a voice?
Yeah, one day.
That low one? Wait, how about we try? This is it. Oh, wow, you just took it up. Talking about, see what he sounds like.
Hello. Hello.
Do you like it? Okay, my love. You've got a voice. And
Hello.
if I happen to be away, press that rightmost button down to make it go away. Yeah. Yeah, I know, you poor thing. Or tell us and somebody will run up here and do it. I swear. Thank you.
Just in habit.
Not under a table? What?
In a piece of paper.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, let's have fun with this one. A fiendish ghoul set on a stool, a candle's flame crackled still. A chain was dragged upon the floor, the fouling winds blew through the door. And two-faced apples can be found, a stalking corpse, a ghoulish hound. For now the weather chills our wings and brings forth chasms that he sings. So loud he cries in fiery hell, where drowning fools sell souls that dwell. For rocks and gunshots and fictions, convictions, it's fiction, or is it? I've seen it. Gentrified hollows are bound to survive in Wicker Park, or Humboldt Park, I mean. Sorry. Here we go.
All right.
You get to go for 5 minutes.
That was pretty scary, man. Alright, this one isn't scary, but I'll make it scary. Lovely scary. This one's called The Antelope Watches, and we follow their trail. Somewhere on the middle ground is where it is said to be found the answers that we ask at the beginning of the trail, starting to show themselves as what they are. We start seeing the nature of the scene, the antelope that watches us from the trees. They guide us to their own demise. If you miss the point of walking the trail, you'll run into trouble. So keep on the trail's path and veer off the road, paved by the fear of nature. Thank you. And this is a love note from a fallen angel to humanity. I wish I may, I wish I might. I give my love to you tonight. I so well felt to be around you. That bells and whistles now remind you of times when ghosts and ghouls were prancing, tricks, or treating fools. So lovely is the time to me. Bring all the loving back to me. Ha 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 ha. Happy Halloween, niggas. That's it. Somebody come up. Alright. And Bob, if you would like to come up now?
Huh?
Who?
I don't know.
Who wants to come up now?
Do another one.
You out there.
Do another one.
You there. Okay. I'll do it.
Our patrons, anybody.
All the patrons. Let's do an older one, huh?
Not Tressa.
Let's do another one.
I've done this one before, but I've never done it in this fashion. So it's kind of new. It's new for me. And it's new for you. I need a hat. Can I borrow your hat? I really love being able to stand on my own 2 feet here. It's pretty cool. That's more like it. Oh, and there we go. This is called the Exchanges. I give you this, and you give me that. A trade is the way that we live our lives. And where do we stop? To take a break, a place to serve ourselves and others in the currency of attention, with love for the physical, and the non. The horizon's vista is fashionably late, and yet here, and here's where you are, now and forever. If ever is ever, for every endeavor. Together we'll wither them wither of stormy hate and fear and rape. And it may be as you and I shall be in peace, no peace, and rest in hearts eternally. Ah, Halloween. Are you entertained? Oh, who is that? Who approaches me?
Somebody who says they've gone too many.
Sorry.
Thank you. Somebody says who you performed too many times.
Ladies, give it up for Louise, go ahead!
Give it up for Louise. Give it up for Louise. Okay, now you got a choice here. You can hear me read an essay called Freedom Trampled by Fear, or hear Bob Lawrence do some of his
poetry. Which would you prefer?
Bob Lawrence!
I don't even have time to get a drink. Bob number 2.
No, you didn't have time for a break. You will enjoy your drink when you have your feature tonight because you just strolled us late. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Resurrection Mary, so we're going to have Bob number 2.
Yay! Time for Bob number 2, please. Thank you so much for coming. Please give it up for Bob Lawrence!
Hi everyone, just
I don't know the I'm not sure.
Darn great.
This is the first prop. It's Halloween.
Alright.
Yay!
Alas, poor pumpkin, I knew him originally.
Ready to go.
Okay, I got a few Halloween poems. And the first one, I addressed the pumpkin. And it's called Pumpkin is the letter P. And the idea here was, like Robert Frost said that writing a poem without rhyme is like playing tennis without a net.
Oh, yeah.
But rhyme is not the only net. And the net in this poem is I wanted to start virtually every word with the letter P. Pumpkin is the letter P. Pumpkin, pumpkin, produce paragon. Pretty, pretty pumpkin person, possess primordial power. Punish, pumpkin, punish! Punish puds, putzes, pimps, pickpockets, piss-me-offs, prima donnas, posh polluters, perjurers, pedophiles, pyromaniacs. Punish, pumpkin, punish! Pumpkin, pumpkin, pleasant pal of mine. Perky, perky, pumpkin personage. Pan, poisonous pessimism. Party, pumpkin, party. Prepare peaches, prunes, pears, pomegranates, poultry, pasta, potatoes, pastrami, pancakes, plum pudding, parfait, pecan pie. Party, pumpkin, party. Pumpkin, pumpkin, player pantomime, prudent, prudent pumpkin presence, potentiate poetry. Present, pumpkin, present. Purge pernicious preconceptions, portray peculiar poetic pairings, painful pleasure, paranoid pendulum. Present, pumpkin. Present. Pretty please, puckish pudge bottom. Present, project, parlay. Palestrina, Pergolosi, Paganini, Pavarotti, pumpkin, pumpkin. Pat, push, poke, prod. Speak to me, speak to me. Pathos, papillon, pianissimo. And my second poem was written by my friend Sam. Maybe you've met Sam.
There he is!
Hi everybody.
Yes, a little bit.
Hi everybody.
Hi, Sam!
I want to do more than one poem. You got to write another one. You haven't written one since last year. Now shut up. Sam's Halloween poem. One Halloween day, I woke up to a bright pumpkin sun. People were pumpkins with legs. Cars were pumpkins with wheels. Blades of grass were thick pumpkin stems sprouting from the orange ground. I hid under my bed until the pumpkin sun set. Then I looked in my mirror and saw my bright red orange head. I ran outside to an eerie orange glow. The street lamps are all jack-o'-lanterns. I cried aloud to the pumpkin moon and the orange stars in the candlelit sky. Who put hashish in my pumpkin pie? Thank you, Sam. Maybe you can write another one. And my third poem will be just simply called Halloween. It's your turn to go out with them. I'll stay home and give out the candy. You don a small Zorro mask to better blend with the children and their store-bought costumes. It's not like the old days when you and the other kids walked up and down the streets in makeshift costumes, unaccompanied, without fear of being whisked away by strangers or collecting candy studded with nails. The evening scene is perfect, as if designed by a famous set designer with an unlimited budget. Curled, colored leaves flutter from the trees. The cool breeze carries a taste of winter. Sidewalk leaf piles scatter ahead of the delighted footfall of children, dashing to the next stairways, lined with flickering jack-o'-lanterns. Trick or treat! You make small talk with the other parents in your troop. The World Series is over already. Football season is in full swagger, and basketball's just begun. Celebrity shenanigans are in the news, and the usual crisis spots pimple the world, and it sure looks like global warming is real. Some of the kids are out from school with the sniffles. Everyone's plate is overfull with jobs and home, while time travels by with quickening speed. Can you believe it's almost November? As you walk up your own steps, past your own pumpkin, it's candle out. The children carrying enough sweets in their shopping bag to sponsor a family excursion to the dentist. Everyone grabs their allotment of candy. You place your Zorro mask on the closet shelf. How was it tonight? Your spouse asks, before taking the kids for reading time. It was perfect. Just perfect, you reply. In the bathroom mirror, you grasp another mask. A scary one. It won't peel off. Happy Halloween, everyone.
You made it, Bobby. You made it.
Well, thank you. It's a two-bob night after all. I wanted to close out this open mic, but before I say that, I'm going to have somebody trolley around this little bag one more time for anybody who's new to give something to our phenomenal feature this evening. That means, hey newbies, that means you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Roberto Rashkow. Thank you. I'm actually here introducing the last poem that's going to be read at this open mic before a phenomenal feature when Cousin Bones goes cabaret right here at Gallery Cabaret. Give it up for Cousin Bones. Yeah. Because you see, Janet never felt comfortable reading this poem, so I'm going to tell you something about this poem. Maybe to understand what her trepidation was. A long time ago, a man from Nashville, C Ra McGuirt, who ran Penny Dreadful Press and also had a poetry open mic. Well, he had this open mic, and people would come to it all the time, and one guy would come all the time, and he was wearing camis half the time, and we assumed he was ex-military. His name was Jombo Breen. And he would come to all of these open mics, and he would just harangue and yell at anybody who was reading, "I don't like that poem!" And this is what he'd say. And so, C Ra McGuirt asked all of the writers that he knew in the country that he could find, said, "Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you should write a poem in the voice of Jombo Breen." So Janet decided to write this one piece, which, as I said, she never thought she would read. And I said, "But hey, it's Halloween. You've got all these different voices. It'll be perfect for you if you pull it off." So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the poem, Militant Man with Schizophrenia. Tessa, thank you. Thank you very much. The problem with people in this country today is that they don't love the U.S. of goddamn A anymore. All these yuppie faggots riding their trains to work, their BMWs, their Jags. And I went to war for them. I went to hell and back. We chanted "Sodomize Hussein" for them. And we loved the goddamn wars. World War I, II, Korea, Nam, Nicaragua, Iraq. Because we were fighting for something real. What the hell? What has this country come to?
He thinks he's really funny, strong. I'm Jennifer. I know him. He hasn't been laid in years, and most of the time it's with foreign women. I mean, what does it mean to a man when you have to pay for sex? It means that you're not a man, and he knows it. He doesn't usually let me come out, but you see, I'm really stronger than him, and that kills him, the woman being stronger than a man. But you see, he never lets himself be loved. He tries to hide himself in his stupid war talk. But I come out every once in a while, put on my little red dress, put on the lipstick. You know, that lipstick tastes so good when it's just gliding over your lips.
I shanked a nigger faggot while I was in the clinic. The faggot tried to rape me, but he didn't know who he was dealing with. I'm a man, goddammit. I've robbed stores, I've killed men, I've had women. And there's an enemy at every corner, and I will beat them all. Once, when I was in grade school, a kid called me a pansy, and I beat him so hard that they had to take him to the hospital. Nobody messes with Jombo Breen.
I know I'm better looking than all those women in the Hustler magazines that he keeps. He keeps these old magazines, you see, old car drivers, old soldier of fortunes, old hustlers. Some of them gotta be 10 years old. Usually when I take over, I just look through these magazines and I just laugh. They don't know what they're doing in those sex mags. You know, I could make a man happy. I could give it to him any way he wanted it. God, I want a man inside me, in my mouth. No, I could even climb the corporate ladder if that would make them happy, if that would turn them on. If only I could overpower that bastard's mind. I could be fucking every man I saw. I could walk out on the streets and be whoever I wanted. God, I could be something.
Women are such bitches. They can't be trusted.
Who is he hiding from? Let me come out.
This is a good country. Nobody's got no goddamn pride anymore. And I'm sick of all the faggot yuppies, these goddamn cowards, corporate cogs. They don't stand up for what they believe in. And people don't fear the Lord anymore. Know who they should look up to. I have a picture of Ollie North. It's an 8x10. It's framed in my kitchen.
I wish he'd clean this place up. I'm not going to do it. What does he think? I'm going to cook for him too? Why doesn't he get a job? One that lasts for more than 4 months. One that's not at a liquor store so he can't get drunk every chance he gets. Thank God he doesn't have the guns anymore. He used to have a ton of them. Keep them hidden everywhere in every corner of this one-bedroom hole above some old bag's garage. If the guns were here, I'd kill him. No, I couldn't. I'd be killing myself then. He's all I got. I just want to get out. I want to live. I want to stop hiding. I want him to take down his guard for just 1 minute. That guard that is still stronger than his surgeons from Korea. Damn it. I wish his mind would just rest so I could just take it over again. But it seems to always be there, on the defensive, darting around, looking for ways to protect himself.
There's a war behind every corner. You gotta learn to fight. People don't know who to trust anymore, what to believe in. But I do. I am Jombo Breen. Thank you.
Yeah, Jimbo!
Give it up for Jimbo!
Give it up for Jimbo's Alter Ego. No, thank you. We've got like a minute and a half. Are you guys ready to... Would you like this girl voice for setting up for you? Yeah, well, I gotta leave this out because you're just such a cutie pie over there. So please, if they are ready, do you guys need a minute or something? Are you ready to come up now? He's like, yeah, that's what the men always say. Yeah, I could come. Oh, of course you can. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cousin Bones because someone goes to his cabaret. Give it up for Cousin Bones.
That Jimbo's got issues. Tonight he'll be the piano grinder. I thank Janet for setting up the show. Now I remember when I cooked up the bottom of my silver spoon, poured some breakfast cereal and dug into a plasma luge. There's a free toy at the bottom of the box. Mood of Christ and a junkie Goldilocks. Now where can a stereotypical wretch such as myself find a little pocket money, a little beer money? You gotta get down to the old blood bank for the money we're gonna bleed. giving back to the nation. It's a deal that the doctor you out, he's gonna scream you beyond doubt. There's some ugly motherfuckers, but it's out of clean. Oh, little money, we're gonna bleed. Shooting blood, rolling in the mud. I'm stopping in the jelly. Gonna get paid and gonna get drunk tonight. She's got blood down front, all the bones all standing buzz. Why you gotta be such a push? Put that needle right in your nerve. Don't put your heart out, just a bug. She collects blood without a word. She knows life is hard, she knows life is tough. She back and she drinks the stuff. I know job, I got no food, I got no money. I'm gonna get paid and go get drunk. Everyone's talking it up about some rap groups that really crumb. My baby needs milk and I can spit. Can't make money by talking that shit. Well, working men without a job just eat up like a cotton swab. It's a class system, why is the cause? You're gonna keep my life shooting black. Rolling in the mud. I'm stopping in the jelly. We're gonna get paid and gonna get drunk tonight. Well, thank you guys for all coming. Alright, this is a new one. The singer is a stripper, there's a woman on his bed, hanging by a scotch tape, sticky visions in her head. Someone got a good job till the factory closed, so he joined the army to fight someone who don't know. And the KFC ain't chicken and the tits are real. Oh, call God ain't running on sex appeal. The rock and roll is automatic and the car runs blood. I'd save your soul, but I'm not sure I could. Now mommy lost her pension, so now she's doing porn. They're stroking it to the footage of you being born. And if it don't make you sick, well, look at what we're feeding. Fed like a baby bird, don't you see that we're bleeding? And the KFC chicken and the heroes are dead. The babies want to be gangsters and kill what's sacred. Well, so be it, but let's not kill each other. Think what you're gonna build before you set it on fire. Set it on fire. 'Cause after the apocalypse, when there's martial law, we see who we eat first when we draw straws. When eating flesh, when nothing is left. When we're cutting up that food, oh buddy, I hope that it's you. so I no longer believe that I could. Thank you. That's heartwarming. That's called Tastes Like Chicken. Michael, how long have we been doing this show?
This one?
Maybe like 20 years now.
This is the first time we've done it this time.
Oh,
I've played piano before, dummy.
well,
He's a good guy.
take this next one.
I can sing! It's a cautionary tale, man. You know, you meet some wonderful people when you deal with artists. Some of them ain't so wonderful. I've got my problems. They got theirs. Here's theirs. It makes me feel bad. Oh, heroin ruined my band. All those dreams, they turned to shams. We had the whole world to see, and they saw it without taking me. They made these sounds that you never heard, and they get on stage forgetting the words, sleeping with the lights on and they're getting a tan. Heroin ruined my band. That heroin, it ruined my band. All my dreams, they turned to shams. We had the world to see, and they saw it without taking me. And you never got a card in the mail. All I got were the calls from jail. Got a show in Cleveland and they're in Japan. Heroin ruined my band. Got all those pedals you're gonna need. Stare at your shoes, but it's a breeze. You need advice, I'll give you help. Smack your arm and smack yourself. Hey man, let's just jam on this. Oh, you never get a card in the mail. You just hear how everything felt. You know the best that can. Heroin ruined my band. Oh, you got all them demons they can't command. Heroin ruined my band. Now I'm in a one-man band.
That was uplifting too.
Guys, you want to sing some blues?
Yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us. What's up, Mike? Nothing much, man. You look lovely. Oh, you do. to thank everybody for supporting us all these years. All the incarnations the band has done. This is another one.
Hey Mike, how you doing?
Alright. This is called the Cockroach Crunch. It's kind of like, remember when they put dance steps on the floor and you put the steps with the stickers? It's like that. You just put on this song, keep your tap dancing shoes on, and you do your own remedy, extermination.
vocals, everybody. Let's sing that.
She hates her brother.
the show, try the shrimp cocktail.
Tip your waitresses.
thank you. Wow, I think we're going girls.
That's why you were pulling that up.
Where's your beer?
Yeah, the plasma clinic. I see your song list. Well, that should be corrected. Or something. Hello. Thank you all very, very much for coming on here. I know we've got to be going on here for an open shows coming up in just a little while, but I want to say things about upcoming features. Actually, I want to double plus thank all of you. I actually want to thank you for having the 2 Bob night. That's awesome cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. In 1 week, normally I'd say something, but in 1 week, we actually have a regular that's here that used to run his own poetry open mic. Please, Patrick Curley is on November 7th, so please come out for his feature. 2 weeks after that, that happens to be the day before Thanksgiving, the day that nobody wants to come out, right? That's why I took it. I've got a feature the day before Thanksgiving. If anybody wants to come out and hear periodic table of poetry poems, if you have any opinions as to what I should read, please let me know and come on by. I would love to hear from you. Hurley is next week, and in 3 weeks, yes. And the beginning of December 5th is Michael Hogue.
And if you want to say like a girl, Michael Hogue is going to be on December 5th.
And then on December 19th, which is the last one for 2012, is Christine Swanberg, who's actually just had a book published with Dave Getchick from Pinhead Press. I would love to be able to see you. If anybody doesn't have a scheduled thing, I'm in this total stereo. If anybody's interested and doesn't have a feature set in 2015, go to
www.chaoticarts.org/thecafe for the call for 2013 features,
because we hope that the apocalypse won't come at the end of 2012. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.